One big text hello guys, and welcome back to another video of Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, I gave you a promise of last episode, the episode where we got our first diamond at level 6. That's crazy. But I made a promise to you guys, and I'm going to fulfill that promise today. Today we are going to go to Virhonga Savannah, the African Reserve. I am really excited for this because I love Africa. It's like one of the best maps in the entire game, but we have a specific goal that I want to reach today, and it does have to do with the lions. If anyone's actually interested in the story of Hunter Call of the Wild, play Virhonga Savannah. This has probably the best story of any map on the entire game. I'm going to get this lookout tower, and then I'm going to get the outpost, and then we're going to get straight into our thing because I don't want to waste any time right now. I do want to take this moment to apologize for last episode. Although I do like my last episode, I do understand it was very long, and I do understand it was pretty boring, and it's not my best work. I'm just trying to refine it, Alright, let's get this.
You see it again, don't you?
Africa. Alright, we are getting here at the outpost. Let's go ahead and claim that. We'll also get a little bit of XP. We'll get a little bit of money from that, I think. We're here for one reason and one reason only. I don't care about anything Grandpa's saying right now. At the beginning of the game, we browse past this guy, but right now we really need it. We need to buy the Arzina 300 mag tactical items. And yeah, it's a lot of money to buy some of this ammo, but we've been grinding a little bit, and trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Let's grab about 50 of these suckers. Whew! That knocked us down about $4,000, but it's gonna be alright. Storage, we're gonna take. Actually, can we just load that sucker up? Load that sucker up. Okay, I also want to show you something else we got. A tent. Very important. And I guess this is also very important. I don't love these ground blinds. They're not the best things in the world, but with the budget that I gave myself, I knew that I was going to want these, so I went ahead and got them with the tents. They're something. We have 5 of them, so that's great, and I know exactly where we're going to put them, but for right now we're just going to bring the tent because that's the only thing we can bring. So we have the brand new, well, it's not brand new, but brand new to this playthrough is the Arzina Win Mag Tactical. Ooh, this is probably the best gun in the entire game for just murking everything that you can see. What? I grabbed the 308. I grabbed 2 308s. That's not embarrassing. Okay, for real now, let's gaze upon our brand new gun, the Arzina. That time it really is. And then let's grab some ammo for it, and let's grab a sight for it. And then we got this thing cocked and ready to rock. I know, it's great. Okay. This isn't it. This is it right here. Whoo, baby. This is a gun right here. So, I think you already guessed that we are going to set up, and this is for when I explained that this is kind of going to be like a beginner series. If you buy Virhonga Savannah, this is the first thing you should do here. Other than the missions, you should go ahead and do the missions. I'm not going to do them right now. I'll do them later because I've already done these before, so I already know what all to do. They're not extremely hard missions to do, but it is a little challenging, so you can go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make sure we're in the right time. I think the time I liked was about 12 o'clock, because that's when the lions drink, and we're going to go and try to get ourselves a bit of a lion grind set up. So I'll tell you where we're going right now. We're going to go down to this lake right here. This is like the best lake in the entire game for making money, in my opinion. And we're specifically going to go to that area right there. We're going to run on down there. I'll catch you back when I'm there. We're not to the exact spot that I wanted to be at, But this is a spot that's pretty good. This lake is like the lion sanctuary. What'd I tell you? Do level 7s? Is it my birthday? Now, usually there are a little bit more than this. This is how we're going to do things around here. We're taking the brand new gun. We're going to 0 to about... Why did I do that? We're going to 0 to about 150. We're going to crouch down. And then we are going to just... Oh. I forgot that I don't have side spotting. Grinding lions, so... Ah! And he is not gonna run away. What? Did he run away? Wait, did they fix the lions? Okay, that was a bit strange, but hey, I mean, I ain't judging here. Oh yeah, I hit that sucker. Alright, and then with one more little treat, we're gonna give this gal a bullet as well. Did they fix the lions? I feel like they fixed the lions. They were never this skittish. They would never do this. Did they fix lions? They might have fixed lions. Did I kill that guy? Oh, I killed both of them. That's great. Alright, looks like I did know what I was doing. I told you I knew what I was doing. In fact, I did that all the time. Let's go over there and let's claim them. I don't actually have another tent, but I have a tent right there. Now, this is the main spot. Lions, or at least lions at this place, do not care how much hunting pressure there is. They will always come back. It's like the bear method on Silver Ridge, where even if you blow out the zone, they'll come back. Because predators, they work differently than that. Predators, they don't really work on hunting pressure because their zones are usually deleted before hunting pressure can get there, if you know what I'm saying. So their zones will automatically just kind of reshape itself at will. And that's why lion grinding is such an effective way to make money, because lions pay out big time, and they're plentiful. This is not the only lake that's really good for lions. This is just the main lake that's really good for lions. And we got a vital shot. So yeah, he wasn't going anywhere. Now lions, they didn't used to be like this. This one looks like he's just running. They never did that. They used to just weirdly trot around. It was a super weird thing that they did. Where is this? Okay, this is probably his track right here. So I guess that there were 2 lions in that zone, and we just saw one of them. So they used to just like blindly just sit there and just let you shoot them over and over and over and over again, and they wouldn't do anything. And I guess that they fixed that. I didn't think that they did, but I guess they did, which is gonna make this a little bit less easy to do, but it's still gonna pay out a lot. Oh, I shot that with the 308. Still put him to sleep though. And that's going to be $1,200. A lot of money for one bullet. And there he is right there. As we enter in again. Very clean shot. It didn't almost... it lacked a little bit. And it would have gotten into the lungs. Got a little bit less money, but still that's $1,000. That's still really good. Okay. So, rest assured, this is... I don't think it's as efficient as it used to be. I don't think lions have that weird bug where they just stand anymore. I think they fixed that. But these lions are a super efficient way to make money, especially at this lake. So let me just show you all the lakes that have lions at them, so you know where to look. This is the main one right here. A lot of the community just calls this like Lion Lake or something like that, because it's just a honey hole for lions, and it is like a hot spot for just every animal. Animals just crowd around this. Gemsbok, wildebeest, lions, they're all here, and they are just, it's such a good spot for it. This one is not as good, but it's definitely up. It's there. They can be at that. I think I killed my first ever diamond lion from this one. It was an initial spawn on this map. So that's a good spot to look for them. You'll probably won't set up and grind there. That's just a spot you can find them. Same with this lake down here. You can find them, and they're pretty consistent there, so I do recommend you set up there. This spot is fairly consistent, but it's a little bit more brushy. I know this map, and so I know this pond, and it's pretty brushy and has some tall grass. You'll find them. You just might not get the level of efficiency at the lake because of how hard it might be to spot them. This lake right here has them. They're not as consistent on this lake, I find. I tried to set this guy up on my grind, and it just wasn't very good at getting consistent respawns. So I never really sat up there. But if it's consistent for you, go ahead, set up there. They can be there. Another spot I think that they can be is right here, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they can be here. And I think they can be here. Go check. Just go check these two. You might be able to find them. I'm not 100% sure, but go ahead and check, and you'll probably find lions there. I also know another spot that definitely has lions are these two lakes right here. That's a pretty good spot, pretty consistent that I found, and this one is not as good as this one, but it's pretty darn good. Another one that's pretty darn good is this one right here. This lake is, whoo, that one's also pretty good. It's not as good as this one, but it's also pretty good. At this point in the video, I said that there were not lions at this lake I'm bringing my mouse around at right now. It's actually pretty good, so go check out that lake. You will not, actually you will. You'll find lions on this lake. No, I don't think you can find lions here, and I don't think you can find lions here, but I think in this lake right here, you can find them. In fact, I'm 100% sure you can find them at this lake. I don't think you can find them here, and I don't think you can find them here. But I think you can definitely find them right here. Obviously, you can go check. I haven't found any. I'm going to take a little time to go and unlock some of the map and really get the lion grind set up so I can really show you how I set up on the lakes for lions to just make the grind just as efficient and as deadly on these lions as physically possible. I'll try to catch you back when I do that. So we're back, and we are basically done with the lion grind. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have much money. That's because I've been spending money. And I'm level 25 right now. A bit of a jump since you last saw me, but don't be worried. Nothing actually happened. The only thing that I actually did was just explore the map a little bit. I finished the story because I needed a little bit extra money, so I did the story, did all the missions and stuff like that. So that's the only other thing I really did. I've just been grinding lions, and yeah, that's basically it. So this is kind of where we have the lion grind as of right now. I don't have any tents here because there's just the house right there. I have one tent here because this sometimes it gets lions. It's not very consistent. I have one here because sometimes it gets lions. It's not very consistent. I know that they're here. I have not put a tent here because I just didn't bother to. Same for over there. I have two tents for here because they're decently consistent on these lakes right here. I'd have a tent, a claiming tent, but I don't have a tent to spawn there. I just use the outpost right there. I have a tent right here because this spot is just okay for lions. I have a claiming tent here because, I should probably have put more tents here on this lake because this lake is actually really, really good for lions. I just didn't. I also have a tent right here because lions can be there, and I have tents right here at this lookout tower so I can get to this outpost right here, and I have these 3 tents because I was worried that I was gonna die from water buffalo, so I placed them so that I wouldn't lose my spot. But here's one little thing that I have to get out of the way. Lion grinding is not as good as it used to be. Let me have a case in point. This is one of the best and most consistent lakes in the entire game. Let's go there and let's see how it is. And it is, their drink zone starts at, I believe, 11? I think, maybe 12. I think it's actually 12. So 12 to 15, what was that? That was okay. So, their zones are from, 12 to 15. It's 13 right now. Let's just see if the lions are here. My case in point, there is nothing here. It is an hour into their zone and they're not here. Here's the crazy thing. lions don't start getting to their zone until 14:25. At the soonest, that's when they're at their zones. And to get all the lions at their zone, you have to be there at 15:50. That's 10 minutes before their zone ends. EW, you gotta fix that. It's one thing for an animal to be an hour late to their zone. It's a whole nother thing for them to not be there until 10 minutes until it ends. Granted, the lions usually they don't leave until like 20 minutes after their zone, but that's not an excuse. It is still such a short amount of time until they leave. Some lions leave right on time, and you never get to see them. The only really way to get them real consistent is to reset the time twice, and even sometimes that doesn't even work, and I can't do that. I'm level 25. I have $6 right now. So yeah, if you want to grind lions, go ahead. I think you might have a little bit more luck with red deer, but yeah, it's a bit disappointing that lions aren't as good as they used to be. Despite me complaining, like I said, I still did do the lion grind. See? So she's here on time, which kind of makes me look like an idiot. And he's here roughly on time. Still, he's still like an hour, 30 minutes late to the zone. Is the guy I'm looking for gonna be here, though? He is. So we now have a diamond. It's guaranteed. He's a guaranteed diamond lion on the zone. That is nice. I know it actually doesn't sound like I'm excited for this diamond lion. I very much was. I just already knew he was on my map because I was grinding and that's when I got him. So if it sounds like I'm not excited, I am. It's just that I already knew he was there, so it was hard to force the excitement. I hope you understand. Now, it's not really making me look all that good because I just said that they're super inconsistent to their zone and they're getting here right on time. I have never had this happen. Maybe I've been doing it wrong, and hopefully I haven't. But let's go ahead and shoot this guy. I have a lot of nostalgia with lions because I used to grind them a lot, so having a diamond one is gonna be pretty nice. So yeah, we got him down. I was a bit worried there for a second because he took a little bit to drop, but sometimes they do. And that's just, it's something weird the lions do. Sometimes they drop really quickly and sometimes they don't. That is Vital Blood. Let's go get him. It would be a bigger concern for me right now, but I already know he's going to make it because the estimate told us that he is a very big boy. So let's go ahead and claim him right now. And that is a diamond lion. He's a big old guy. We're going to go ahead and save harvest. Perfect shot. But yeah, this is a super cool little find. Why am I not excited? I guess because I just knew that I knew that he was on my map for a long time. I found him yesterday, I believe, and I've just been waiting on film. Actually, I think I found him like 2 days ago, so that's why I'm not really excited. I got all my excitement out. Finding him a while ago. So yes. So while I was actually doing this, a lion grind setting it up, I found a couple of cool things. So maybe I'll try to splice it up and make it not just like 3 or 4 African videos in a row. But there's a lot of cool things I found on this Africa map that are going to go in their own videos. But this, I figured that you wanted to get this one because I started this one and I just wanted to keep grinding lions because I really wanted to do it. But hey, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around for this. This video was kind of anticlimactic because I was just like, oh, lions are so good. And then I kind of came out of nowhere and said, actually, lions might not be very good. But if they fix lions, they will be extremely good. And they're still semi-reliable. I've done it. It just took me a little bit longer. If you stick with it, you will get a lot of money doing it. So leave in the comments what you think about this. What you think of the lion grind, if it's consistent for you. Because it surely wasn't very consistent for me. So yes, one big Texas, goodbye.